Adjustment Program mission statement. Information plus application equals destination. Minor adjustments is dedicated to preventing and reducing crimes. Our primary purpose is to teach men or women how to make the minor adjustments that are necessary in their lives, which will allow them to obtain and maintain a productive lifestyle. Everybody know, say, obtaining my sobriety is easy.
Obtaining my sobriety is easy.
What's your challenge?
Maintaining.
Come on, it's going to be a test question. Obtaining your sobriety is easy. It's easy. Your challenge is to maintain it. Say, obtaining my sobriety is easy.
Obtaining my sobriety is easy.
My challenge is
to
maintain it.
To maintain it.
I don't know about y'all, but I've been around the block a few times. And I got off drugs a few times. It wasn't challenging. Sometimes I got off for my kids. Sometimes I got off for my wife. Sometimes I got off for other things. Sometimes I got off because I didn't want to get violated. That wasn't the challenge. The challenge I always faced was maintaining it. I couldn't, it was easy. And I keep telling you, I did the interview with that newspaper with the reporter, and he says, so you're telling me you was able to get off drugs before you got saved? And I said, a whole lot of times. I did it a whole lot. He said, before you got saved? I said, yeah. It wasn't a challenge for me to do that. My challenge was staying off of it. So obtaining our sobriety is easy. Our challenge is to maintain it. Y'all gotta have that in y'all, if somebody comes from the ABC News, y'all gotta have that. I'm telling you. I'm the type of person, like I always say that certain individuals or certain situations will cause things to come into your life, and my mother was always a giver. I couldn't understand why my mom used to be, when we had limited resources, when she was out of her situation, she would tell us to go outside and call other kids and to eat. Now instantly I'm like, to eat? Did you tell me to go outside and tell somebody to come in? We don't have nothing. Well, my mother would stretch whatever me and my other 3 siblings had to feed other people. At that time I thought she was just crazy. A little crazy. But what I'm saying is, all the way years later now, my wife is like that. She always likes to give and give and give and give. And I'm under the mindset that sometimes when things come into your life, you have to, I know for a fact, this is not an arrogance, this is confidence. I know for a fact that I'm going to get something that's going to change a lot of people's lives. No, it's free. I ain't eating this. Is just, I don't know. I'm just giving it to you. But advancement, it's been in my spirit for the last few days. Advancement, your advancement always jeopardizes someone else's security.
Say that again.
Your advancement always jeopardizes someone else's security. Let me tell you how I got this. I got that planted, and things like that come to me, and I jot it down, or I text myself. I got that because we was in a situation, or we were in a situation where we having a problem with some people. But before we wanted to advance, we didn't have the problem with the people. So I'm saying, why am I having this problem? So in my spirit it says, your advancement always jeopardizes someone else's security. I'm going to break it down to you. We're renting from someone. When you're renting from someone, right, you're paying rent to them, which is actually their mortgage. Stay with me. Now, when you tell the person you're renting from, I'm moving out. I am advancing. And so now they have a problem because you're jeopardizing.
That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's really good.
me when I was just talking about it. The advice came fluently. So now when I go to these brothers and ask them for this advice, I don't get no response. Why? My advancement is jeopardizing their security.
Good, Mike.
And I pray for them and I understand. And then just like, that's why I say I love the mayor. He says, Mike, let me tell you, you're trying to go into the same bucket or the pot that they pulling out of. Before you was talking about it, now your advancement is jeopardizing that security. And even in your lives, I'm telling you some good stuff. This is a minor adjustment. Don't panic when you have the problem. Just say, I remember that brother told me. I'm advancing. This ain't even my lesson. This was somebody, I know it was for me, all day. When you came home, what I had said, I said, babe. I said, and that's everywhere. That's in the world, in the church, in ministry, anywhere. It's your advancement. Because as long as you stay put or feel like you have to depend on them, you cool. As soon as you try to advance, I'm talking about a situation where we never had problem. We never had this problem, and out of all of a sudden, boom, 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 and I says, what's going on? And then in my spirit it said, it's not you, it's not your wife. You always pay the bills on time. I said, so what is it? It says you're trying to advance, and now your advancement jeopardizing their security. And I said,